Alright, oh man, fuck. Fuck. Life is fun, man. Fuck. Life is fun. Anybody tells you otherwise, they're lying to you, man. Fuck. Or you're lying to yourself. Damn. Anyways, you know, you know, like all you guys out there, like you're being lied to. You're being lied to. You're being fooled. You're being lied to and you're being fooled. And it's all a bunch of lies everywhere. And there's some good-hearted people out there who believe the lies. Like, damn. But let me give you some truth from my perspective. This is just my humble perspective. Like they used to back in the day. They used to call America a melting pot. They used to call America a melting pot. And that's only partially true. It's only partially true. Because like America is a historically speaking a white melting pot. It's a white melting pot. Like that's just the historical reality. Like I was talking to my boss one time, and he's a big Trump guy, and he was talking about against immigrants, and he was like, "Hey, these immigrants, they're not learning the language, and it's all about assimilation," and I agreed with him. It's like, fucking it, if I'm gonna go live in Germany, I better speak fucking German, like shit. I mean, fucking A. Like if I go live in China, I better fucking speak Mandarin. Or Tibetan. Anyways, I'll shut up. But like seriously, damn. Anyways, but like that's the reality of my mother's family. Like my mom is a white redhead. She's a white redhead. And I'm the product of dark dick and white pussy. I'm multiracial. But my mom's family, she's an American. She's an American. Like I had this one Welsh ancestor. He moved with his family to America in 1865. And I know it was 1865 because the North was just like fucking say, "Hey, come down here. We'll give you some land. We'll give you some like freedom, and you won't have to deal with all that stupid aristocratic bullshit that happens in Europe. And so yeah, I had a Welsh ancestor, a Welsh ancestor. His parents were Welsh, and he was Welsh, and he was born in Wales. And he came down here and he fought, and he was like only like 15 or 16. Like he was just a young kid, but he fought in the Third Battle of Chickamauga. un 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 an underrated theater of the American Civil War. Totally. Like I always thought Lee was an idiot, and I always just like loved Grant, and I like the idea of union, because if we don't have union, then fucking South Carolina is gonna be fighting against North Carolina. Like Texas is gonna be fighting against New Mexico. New Mexico would always win. Like fuck you, Texas. Like yeah, whoa. Like fuck you, Texas. Like New Mexico would always fucking win, bitch. Like fucking hey, man, totally. Like come into here, you'll get destroyed every time. But I'm from New Mexico. I am. But it's like how I personally have experienced America, right? Because like I did a family history one time, and it wasn't one of these stupid online things which they're probably lying to you in order to give you a talking point, because your life is so pathetic that you don't have any talking points. I've got this and this and this and that's what this website told me. No, like I talked to my ancestor. I talked to not my ancestors. I talked to my grandparents and their uncles, and except for my dad's family, because I was always isolated from my dad's family, or from my dad's father's family. I talked to my dad's mother's family because she's in control of my father, and to his own detriment. But she talked about, like, I live here in New Mexico, and as a New Mexican, I 100%, and as an American, and as a New Mexican, I 100% believe that I am living on Pueblo land. Like this isn't an American land that I'm living on right now. I'm here in Elephant Butte, and I'm on the border of Pueblo land, but this is Pueblo land, and I've grown up in Pueblo land a long time, and but at the same time, I am so fucking Apache, unless I'm smoking marijuana, which, speaking of, I should smoke some more marijuana. Let's see. That looks like it's cached. But like, if I'm not smoking marijuana, then I'm total fucking Apache, man. Oh fuck. Like, I'm my father's son. I know I'm my father's son. Because his grandmother was full-blooded Apache, and his grandfather was the first Baldonado to come to America. Now, like, I've always heard just different things about that. But recently, according to my, like, and this is what I heard, I don't know if it's true, because I've never communicated with my dad's father's family, right? But according to them, because I've heard the version from my grandmother, and it's like sometimes people like to sit around the table and invent tall tales in order to entertain, and it's not sinister. It's just people trying to have a good time, So I've heard all these different theories about why we're Baldonados and not Maldonados, because that's the historical family, the Maldonado. So I might be a Maldonado. I might be. But what I heard was that from my father's family, they claim that he was a Sicilian that had gotten into trouble in Sicily, and like a lot of motherfuckers wanted to kill him. But I think he killed before he left. But I don't know. That's just my theory. If he was a Sicilian, but but I was talking, because like I was doing family history, and I was talking to my father's mother, my grandmother. I was talking to my father's grandmother, and she was telling me a story about her family. And this is where I could have Pueblo within me. I might have some Pueblo within me. I know I have Apache, because I know my dad's grandmother on his father's side was full-blooded Apache. Like, she was full-blooded Apache. But she married this white guy who may have been Spanish, but he also may have been a Sicilian running from trouble within Sicily. I don't know. That's why you shouldn't trust all these fucking stupid websites. Like, damn. Like, talk to your grandparents. Talk to your grandparents. Talk to your fucking uncles and your granduncles. Fucking A, man. Like, don't trust these fucking websites that are just gonna try to make you feel better than you should, and less than what you should feel, right? Because my grandma, she was telling me about her family. And there was a similar experience within her family. Like, one of her ancestors was a woman, and she was full-blooded Native American. Now I don't remember which Native American she was. Like, this could be the Pueblo within me. I don't know. This could be the Pueblo within me. But one of her ancestors was full-blooded Native American. Because there's a lot of Native Americans here in New Mexico, and that's beautiful, because this is Native American land, not American land that I'm living on. So I thank you for allowing me to live here. But but she married this Spanish guy, right? And I was shocked. Because like my dad is technically Hispanic. And that was always a disgusting term to me, because like I'd studied my family's ancestry, I studied my family's ancestry, and I realized that I'm a mutt. Like, I am a total fucking mutt. I'm a total fucking mutt. Like, damn. Like, I have ancestry all over. Damn. Um, but, like, damn, no, I do. Like, even on my dad's side, there's this, German woman. Like, I was recently talking to my boss, and he's an awesome guy. But he's giving me this line. He was giving me this line that there are Hispanics that are coming into this country, and they're not learning the English language and assimilating, you know. And it's like, I know my history, and it's like, this guy, I love my boss, but he doesn't know his history. He doesn't know his history. Because it's like, there are so many fucking Germans that have come into this country. There's probably more German ancestry within America than there is British and English or whatever. Like, damn. Like, America is the melting pot, and my mom is the melting pot of Northern Europeans. But I mean, the reality is that, like, this is the actual history, and the actual history is that there are a lot of Germans who came here, and out of all the immigrant groups out there, out of all the fucking immigrant groups out there, like, the Germans kept their language here in America, and that was what my grandmother was telling me. That was because my grandmother was telling me that according to her family history, she has these ancestors and one of them was just this Hispanic guy. He sounded really cool. Because she said that he was because he had moved away from Santa Fe down to Berlin because he was trying to escape the deathly wrath of his wife's brothers, right? But he had originally been from the Santa Fe area. So this guy had originally been, he's mixed, just like Americans are mixed. But he was this mixed Mexican guy. And there was this German community, right? Because that's the reality, that's the history, as far as I know. Like these Germans came over, and they kept in their German communities, and they kept speaking German here in America. But eventually the children assimilate. And that's the reality of immigration. Like, eventually the children will assimilate, no matter how passionate these immigrants are at keeping their original identity. And these Germans did. They like as far as I know, like, Germans, when they came here to America, they were the strongest community in keeping up their language for generations. And so there was this German community here in New Mexico, right? And from what my grandma had said, is that they engaged in criminal activity, and there was a mountain, and they'd steal animals from one side of the mountain, rebrand them, and sell them to the other side of the mountain, and vice versa. But what she said was that one time, like her great grandfather, I think it was, maybe it was her grandfather, I don't know, I forgot. But she said that one time one of his goats had gotten stolen, and it's like this German operation was happening, and he knew that it was happening. He knew that it was happening, and one time his goat got stolen. Right? And so he's like, he knew who stole his goat. Like, he knew, and he loved this goat. So he went on. He was going to try to sneak onto this German property in order to get his goat back, because like he's risking his life to try to save his goat. But he's gonna sneak onto this property, because like later on, after everything, like when he started living in Berlin, he used to try to catch the train up to Santa Fe to see some of his family. And what he used to do is he used to go into the train track and like flag down the operators of the train, and they'd stop. The operators of the train would stop in the middle of nowhere because he's flagging them down, right? But he's giving them wine that he's making. He's giving them beer and wine in order to pick him up and take him to his family in Santa Fe. So this guy was a badass motherfucker. Like, there was this one time where one of his neighbors tried to snitch on him, and he was like, hey, this guy's growing some illegal stuff over here. And he was, but she said that he knew some people, and they were able to, like, because this other guy who was accusing him was also growing some illegal stuff, you know. And it got reversed upon the accuser, because this guy knew some people in the right place. But according to my grandmother, right, like, his goat got stolen, and he knew it was these Germans who stole his goat. And it's like what she said he did was he tried to sneak into this place, right? And she said that there were 3 checkpoints that were manned by these different German guards along these roads, right? That's why if violence ever happens, don't travel along the roads, because if you hit a checkpoint and it's the wrong checkpoint, then you're dead. Because that's what people always do. They set up checkpoints. And he snuck past 2 of the 3 checkpoints, but he got caught on the 3rd checkpoint. And it's like the leaders of this place, they came up to him and they're like, hey, what the fuck are you doing? And he was like, hey, I know you stole my goat. I just want my goat back. And that's it. I want my goat back. And they gave him his goat back. They did. They gave him his goat back. But according to my grandmother, like one of these German girls, they started to love each other, and but her brothers like went to him and they were like, they threatened him, and they're like, hey, you better not fucking marry my sister, because if you marry my fucking sister, then we're gonna kill you. Like I like my mom's dad. I do. Even though he's been accused of a lot of nasty things, I don't believe it. Um, but like um, but like my mom was gonna marry my dad. My mom was gonna marry my dad, and there's this one family member of my mom, and he went up to my grandpa, and he was trying to tell him, hey, no, don't let him do it. Don't let him do it. Now that being said, I'm actually a big fan of this guy. I am, because when I started researching my family's history, like this guy, he told me a lot. He taught me a lot about my mother's history, because it was his history. He's her uncle, I think. But he went up to my grandpa and he's like, hey, don't let them marry, because this is in like the 1960s or 70s, and there used to be this argument that if white people mixed with dark people, then the children would be spotted. The children would be spotted. And it's true. It's true, because like I've got dark arms, but damn, I've got like look at that. I got like and my ass, I think, is wider than my stomach. No, seriously. I'm a spotted motherfucker. You know, at one point I was just so ashamed to be American. I was, man, fuck. And I didn't want to be American. I didn't. But I was just so fucking ashamed to be American, man. Fuck. There's just, like nationalistic Americans will justify. They'll justify targeting civilian targets, and that's disgusting. That does not represent me. It doesn't fucking represent me to target civilian targets. That's disgusting. That's disgusting. And it's like, damn, it's like let's get more into this. Let's get fucking more into this, because like here in America, we got black guys. We do. We got black guys. We got fucking black guys. They're black. And it's like, it's not really. Like, have you ever seen these? There's some black guys from the Sahara Desert, and they're like if black people are around them, like black people would be like, damn, these guys are black. They're just so fucking black, and they're beautiful. It's beautiful. It's all fucking beautiful. But there's a lot of American men out there that are actually brown. Like I was in kindergarten one time, and I was trying to kind of color a white person because I was coloring. That's what you do in kindergarten in America. You color. And so I was coloring, and I was trying to color a white person. And so I went to the white color, and I colored the white person with the white color, and I'm like, damn, this just looks creepy. You know, sometimes in a good way. Sometimes creepy is fun, but it's like that's not a white person. And so I started looking for the color that could color a white person, and like the only color I could find in this, I think 64 different crown box was beige. It was beige, and it's just like white people are beige, you know. And unless maybe you're a blonde or a redhead. Like my mom's fucking white. My mom is fucking white because she's a redhead. But like unless you're fucking Scandinavian, like damn, like most quote unquote white people are fucking beige. They're not fucking white. And even the white ones are still more beige than white. I don't know. Um, but there's just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful mulattoes within our country who are part white and part black. You know, and damn, like some of the worst racists in our country are mulattoes who are trying to be black. I shouldn't have said that, but I did. It's like my dad is as dark or darker than Spike Lee. Now my dad, he lived in fucking northwest for so long that there's no sun there, and like if you're black and you move to the northeast, then you're gonna get a lot whiter, because that's just science. Like shit. Like it's just shit. Like that's how skin color develops. It's an environmental thing, not a moral. Um, but you know, then I started learning more about God. I did. And to learn more about God, you just have to look at His creation. And within this creation, there's all these different beautiful trees. There's all these different beautiful flowers. There's all these different beautiful insects and fish and animals. And it's like variety is the beauty of creation. And America is the one place that we can all come together and love each other. It's like America is the child of the world. It's a new tribe. America is a new tribe that, you know, not like all your older tribes, but it's a new tribe. Like, look at English, like fucking 200 years ago. It was way more German than it is now. It's American. It's a new tribe. We're a new tribe. And you know, I think we're the melting pot of the world. We're the melting pot of the world. So I welcome all, like all you Muslims, come on in and let's fucking be friends, man. Shit, because that's what America's all about. But it's all about merit and freedom too, or so the people believe. slavish society ever. But anyways, that's a different story. But what we believe is in freedom. And you know, I'm proud to be an American. I am. I'm proud to be an American because like, damn, all you white people, you're fucking mutts. You've got Italian, and you've got Irish, and you've got English, and you've got this, and you've got that. Like it was always interesting to me growing up. Like, cause like because I wanted to get into my family's history. I did, and I learned how fucking weird it is. It is. It's just like we're all so more related than nationalism would tell us. But no, no, like America is really the melting pot of the world right now, and that's a reality. Like we're the melting pot of the world, I you know, I think that's a beautiful thing. You know, and that's one aspect of America that that God loves. Because there's many aspects of America that I don't think God does love. But like for me, like I'll watch an American movie. I'll watch an American movie, and within this American movie, you have like maybe military drama happening, right? And there's this military moment happening, right? And you'll have this fucking white guy, this white fucking American, this fucking white guy, and his name is probably Smith or whatever. It's a white fucking name, right? And but all of a sudden, but he's fighting alongside this other guy. But this other guy's name is like Rodriguez. Hey, Rodriguez, you know, and he's fighting alongside Rodriguez, who's also an American, you know, and hey, fucking Cortez or Rodriguez or whatever, you know. No, like America is real. Like I was really shocked one day. Because again, my dad's Hispanic. He's Hispanic, but he's mixed. He's a mutt, just like my mother is. He's got all these different tribes within him. But one of his tribes is Mexican, so I've got some Mexican blood within me, and my family was living within New Mexico at the time of the Mexican-American War. So when the borders switched, they switched and they became American. And my you know, anyways, no, we won't go there. But I was surprised one time. I was like totally surprised because I was learning about the Mexicans. I was learning about the Mexicans, and these Mexicans had this like caste system, and it was based upon like Like if you're born in Spain, then you're at the top of the caste, right? But if you're born in Mexico and all of your ancestors are from Spain, then you're second tier. And then you had third tier and fourth tier. Like Mexico had this caste system, and I'm just like, it was shocking to me. Oh my God! Like they're a bunch of ignorant fucking West Virginians. Like shit, these are a bunch of ignorant fucking West Virginians who think they're better than they actually are, and it's like, damn. It's like I was so ashamed to have Mexican blood in me at that time. Although I'm a big fan of Cortez. Like that guy was a fucking badass. Cortez was a fucking badass, and I think a Maldonado fought alongside Cortez and all them at some point in time. But I might not actually be Maldonado. I might actually be some Sicilian guy who was hiding from trouble within Sicily, because that's I heard recently that's what my father's family believes, that I'm that the original Maldonado was a Sicilian who was going through this trouble in Sicily where he had all these people who wanted to kill him. So he went to America here to hide, and he changed his name to Maldonado. But I don't know. But all I know is that, I love you Asian Indians. I do. I love you Asian Indians, but I hate the caste system. Man, fuck. I hate the caste system. I do. Oh, it's disgusting. It's like, how can you guys show your faces around the rest of us in the world? Seriously, those of you who live within the caste system, fuck. Like, how can you show your faces to the rest of us in this world? I invite all of you Asian Indians here to America, and you'll be American, because we're the melting pot of the world. But don't bring your caste system with you. Don't bring your caste system with you. Because it's like my father, he's a dark-skinned man. He's a dark-skinned man, and he was at the top of New Mexican education. He's the top fucking student here in New Mexico, which doesn't mean much because we don't have a lot of people here in New Mexico. So, but he was the top fucking student in New Mexico, and dark skin, and he got persecuted by these because he was born into Catholic religion, and he got persecuted by these white nuns. Right, these white fucking nuns, and one of the nuns ended up apologizing to him and saying, "I'm sorry for how we treated you, but you're a good man." That's what I heard. It could be false, or people tell stories sometimes, and not all those stories are true. Because I never really talked to my dad, because he never really wanted to talk to me. But damn, I think as long as you believe in fucking freedom, shit, you're welcome here in America. You are. As long as you believe in fucking freedom. And freedom can mean anything, seriously. There could be a false freedom and a real freedom. You just have to at least have the pretense towards freedom, whether you believe it in or not. That's all that's required here in America.